Welcome back to another Team Solemn Circus live duel. On the left side here, I believe we have Punk. Very, very cool deck. I like the deck a lot. Has some really cool stuff. It's very good with the Gold Pride. I don't think that this guy is playing the Gold Pride. And on the right side here, we actually have Tearlament. Post ban list. I'm going to be excited to see what they can do. Before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and well, let's dive in. So we're going to see the tier player summon with the Cash Fenrir. Activating the effect, searching for the Tearlament Kashtira. I think this card's probably mandatory now. It's one of your only ones you can have 3 of, as well as a Rhino Heart. Both cards are very, very good. But practically, like your extra kind of send. But I don't really know what they can do here. They're going to activate the Halfness. No, I'm summoning the Halfness here. What the heck? Playing, is that a Greaves? I'm not even really sure what that one does, actually. Summoning out the Shiren and then sending one from the field to the graveyard. Okay. It's kind of like an E-Telly, I guess, by sending one. That makes kind of sense. And not activating the effect of the Halfness there. Maybe we can activate it. We're going to activate the effect of the Tier Cash is going to be banishing and then milling 3. We see the new planet card. Or that's the new field spell, not the planet card. I wonder if they're playing that one over the planet Pellerino. We did see a little glimpse there of a angler. It looks like another Griefs as well. I'm gonna pass on that. What a weird board. Is this the new evolution of Tier? I know they're playing King of the Swamps, so I think it's very cool. But we're gonna see an E-Telly, one of my favorite cards. I love E-Telly. I love my ulti E-Tellys. That card's beautiful. And we're gonna see the E-Telly summon with these Diamond. Gonna pay 600. I'm not a huge fan of paying 6, but you know, as a DB, Grinder says pay 6. Nothing. He doesn't say it's pay 8, feel great, but minus 200. And Diamond here is going to be able to search. Looks like they are playing the Bistils in the deck as well. Searching for the Ogre. Does that mean they maybe have a Foxy Tune in the hand already? The Punk stuff looks so cool. We do see an Ash in the hand as well, and if that looks like a trap card. But let's see what oh, there is a Foxy. Okay, that makes sense. They're going to activate the Foxy effect. And it looks like it's going to be going through. And it's going to be discarding the Sharikusha, the fish guy. Let's see, Fusion Summon. That's going to be summoning out the Wagon. This one search for the monster. No, this one search for the spell. So probably going to search for the Jam Drive. But it's going to activate the effect, and we're going to be seeing Fenrir is going to banish it face down here because a monster effect was activated. So being able to stop it to search for that spell cards, and it's going to be kind of unfortunate. You're going to get that draw, but still going to have that card face down, which is very, very bad. We're going to see the effect of the Gold Pride gun deactivated. So they are playing the Gold Pride cards. Very, very cool. Gold Pride Driver, I think his name is. I'm not too sure. It's the Gold Pride Nitro Head is what it's called. If 5 points or lower, you can summon itself and during the standby phase. During your opponent's standby phase, you can give them tokens. But we're going to see the Sharikusha being summoned, and then going to activate the effect, fusing off into the Magical Carp. Very cool. We do see that the Nitro Head is a level 8, so that can be a rank. Can activate the effect here, tagging out into Deer Note, as well as the Madam Spider, I believe, from the deck, which is what the effect of the fusion does. Crazy that Deer Note just facilitates so much stuff. Before you can only summon out level 2 level 3s. With Deer Note, you can just go right into a level a Synchro 9 here. We're going to see with the Jam Drive. I think that's Jam Drive. Yeah, it is. Another cool looking card. I was going to search out for the Ghost Ogre. You can search hand traps in this deck, which is very, very common. I think they play normally 2 Ghost Ogres, maybe only 1. Maybe 1 in the main deck, 1 in the side deck. I don't think Ghost Ogre is going to be too great this format, but definitely, playable. Especially with Kashtira as well as Sword Soul being in there. Definitely not a bad add to your deck. I mean, here we have the same kind of effect. We're going to see the Sharakuchai being summoned back out because of Deer Note. It was used for a Synchro Summon, and they were going to summon out a... Is that the... I forget what one that one is. But using the Nitrous as well as itself going into the Amazing Dragon. And this one bounces back through, I think. Psychic. I mean, he has a Wagon in the graveyard. And Wagon. And not Mercy. Sharakuchai being summoned once again. Enter battle phase here. I guess they're not activating the effect of the Amazing Dragon. I wonder why you would just choose not to activate that. Unless I'm missing something. Maybe I don't really know what I'm doing. Or maybe you don't want to return them to the hand, I guess. We're going to see the player summon out the Angler. Then we're going to see a special summon of the Sprite. It's going to get blue. It's going to activate the effect. It's going to get Ash Blossom. We're going to see another Greaves here. Summoning out the Rhino Heart. And then sending the Angler. Then we're going to see the Rhino Heart effect. It's going to get chained to the Trap card, which is an Imperm, I believe. You can target the Rhino Heart and stop it from activating its effects. I guess, yeah, you don't really want to bounce the tier cards. Once they get sent to the graveyard of like battle battle, they're pretty much dead. So I guess that's probably what he's hoping for. We do already see the Halfness Engrave and the Sharon on the field. We're going to see a Link summon into the Sprite Sprint. Crazy card. And then probably going to activate the effects. Sending an Angler, I would assume. Here's activating what the card effects do. But I mean, if you activate the effect, you can get hit by Ghost Ogre at any point in time. I don't believe the Sharakuchai does anything here. So you're going to send an Angler, summon out the 2 Nibble monsters. Can they be with 2 different names? I'm not too sure. We're going to see a quick Synchro into another Amazing Dragon. And this is when they bounce. So we know we have the Sharakuchai. And then we have the Xiamen here. It's going to bounce. And we have the other one as well. I forgot about that, the Wagon. Alright, we have Venom Spider because Wagon's banished. That's right. And then the opponent's going to scoop it up, which they do not have enough. Did they normal summon? Yeah, they normal summon the Angler. Because it's like you could just normal summon Beaver there, but so here we see the Punk take game 1 here versus new Tier. Tier is not the deck it used to be. But I mean, definitely prompts for trying it out. I don't know if that build is definitely, good. We haven't seen any King of the Swamps. Doesn't mean it's not there, but I don't know if that Planet card or that Field Spell is actually good. I feel like Planet just better searching and then shuffling. You don't get that shuffle back as much, I guess. But you're still going to get that plus 500 and the search effect, which is like really, really good when you're only able to play like 9 tier monsters. 3 Rhino Hearts, 3 tier cash, and then 1 1 and 1. if you're even playing Merly anymore. I don't even know. I feel like you have to if you're playing sprite cards because you can just spend it off Sprint, which is like so free. I don't know. I think that like a lot of pro players are testing around the deck. I definitely don't think it's gonna be tier 0 or anything like that, or even like high tier 1. I think the deck is pretty much dead, and people who are just holding on to it just dealing with a lot of copium. Um, but I guess why not? It's still a crazy card. Like I was thinking about mixing Shiren and Halfness in branded because you could like dump it with some stuff. I mean, I would obviously change the build out a lot from what you guys saw by putting like Foolish Burials and maybe bumping up Tragedies and stuff like that, so that you get the cards off of the sending. But moving back into the gameplay here, we're going to see most likely the tier player is going to choose to go first, and we'll be able to set up a board this time. I start off by activating the new field spell. Needing to read it, I would need to read it as well. But if it's anything like the other one, I don't want to. Here we're going to see a Foolish Burial. I think that's definitely going to be a staple in the deck now. I mean, they could send a Shadal monster. We do see they are playing the Merly, so that makes sense. We can send a Shadal monster, maybe like Skomata or Beast here. Something the Shiren, probably the best Tearlament, I would say. And then we're going to be seeing a oh, okay, so you can send an Aqua if it's a monster sent. Okay, that's cool. Shadow's going to activate its effect using the itself and the King of the Swamp for a Rukalos. We're going to see normal summon of red, summon with the carrot. That's cool. That's a cool field spell. So it makes like Foolish Burial like pretty much a instant Rukalos. I like that. We're gonna see the sprint. It also like lets you make the Grapha Fusion, which is pretty correct as well. Sprint's gonna get hit with an imperm. That's gonna be a pass there. We're gonna read the Rukalos, making sure that they are able to know the effect. They're activate a ogre to a punk ogre to search for the Ziamin here. Is that just searches for a monster? Is that all it does? Wow, okay. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Search for any level 3 or any level 8 or lower. So we're gonna see are lower than level 8, I guess. Normal summon the effect of the Ziamin. Ziamin's gonna search for the Foxy. After the Foxy effect, special summon from the deck, we're gonna be chaining here the Rukalos to negate that, and then we're gonna be able to activate the effect of the planet, or I guess not planet, but Pearl, and be able to activate the effect of the Shiren here. Shiren, and it's going to put back itself and a King of the Swamp to summon out a Drake. You can't do that. That's not the name. So it can't actually do that, unfortunately, due to the fact that a Fusion Monster is not a name of a card. We're going to see a Dark Ruler no more be activated anyways. But yeah, you're not able to do that. You could have summoned the Carafa instead. But we're going to see the Italy summon out the Sharikushai. Then we're going to be able to summon out the Deer Note by tributing. And then we're going to be able to activate the effect. Oh, we're actually just going to fusion summon. That's my bad. The fusion summon the Sharikushai going into the Big Fish. Big Fish is going to activate here. Going into Wagon as well as Madame Spider. That's 3 level 3 psychics on the field. That's a whole lot of tokens I saw in the extra deck as well, I think. We're search for the crazy field spell. Pot of Greed on steroids. Activating the Madame Spire, searching for the trap card now. But yeah, going back to that King of the Swamp thing, it has to be an actual name of a card. So we could imagine the stat. Let's just imagine for ruling here that the Predator Plant is actually a Grapha. One of them the same thing. We're going to see a banish to summon out of the Foxy. Then we're going to synchron off into Amazing Dragon here. And Amazing Dragon effect could activate if they wanted to, bouncing back all 3 of those monsters into the extra deck there, Sprint as well. And they're going to be left on 0 cards here. They are not taking any battle damage this turn, but definitely not the greatest. They're going to pass here. And what are they going to top deck? They're going to top deck a Fenrir. That could do it, but they're going to activate the effect. It's going to get hit by an Imperm, and that's unfortunately most likely going to be game there. I cannot see them coming back from this. We're going to see the Punk player to, or they're actually going to enter battle phase and attack. That makes sense. Hitting that Wagon, and then we're going to pass there. For some reason, I forgot we could enter battle phase. I don't know why. Here, the Punk player is so much, though, with that draw 2. And I think Strike Which has an effect as well. We're going to enter battle phase there, and we're going to see the whatever attacking into the Fenrir, the Amazing Dragon. And then we're going to see Foxy being summoned out and passing. And then we're going to see the Marincess just pass. Or not Marincess. The might as well be Marincess at this point. We're going to see that set card from the tier player being bounced back to hand by the Amazing Dragon, and then we're going to see the Amazing Dragon summon back out a Foxy and enter battle phase and attack, and Magnamut can also be used for those tier cards. We're going to see the Punk player here 2-0s the tier deck. If you told me a week ago today that Punk can be able to 2-0 tier, I would honestly laugh at you. I mean, there's a possibility that could happen if very, very lucky, but I definitely did not think a week ago today that this would happen. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you guys want to see more tier content, more Punk content, or whatever you guys want to see down in the comment section. We'll do our best to get through to the channel. We do this for you guys, and yeah, stay safe.